Yo, what's up, what's up, what's up? Doc Nation, what's going on? It's your boy, Docgotgame. How you doing? It's been a long time since our last Doc Diary, but man, oh man, have things just changed, you know? It seems like just the other day, we were at 35,000 followers, and, you know, as we speak right now, you know, we're approaching that 40K. You know, we're a little over 38,500 followers on Twitch, and I want to thank you guys so much for your incredible support. You know, whether you've been with the channel for, you know, the 18 or so months that I've been live streaming, or you're just joining us off of this this huge weekend for the channel. A lot of giveaways, a lot of new followers, a lot of new friends have been made, and I'm looking forward to entertaining you guys for many, many years to come. So welcome to the family. The first order of business that I want to talk about today is the medal system. Now, the medal system is something that, you know, I decided to incorporate because I wanted to reward, you know, people who come into the channel and view the channel. And so the way the medal system works is you gain 1 medal an hour, and up until now, whether the channel is online, offline, or in host mode. And so, you know, what that means is, you know, when you go to work for the day or you step away from the computer, you know, you leave the channel open, you mute it, you minimize it, and you go about your business, and you're still accumulating those medals. And we've now implemented or introduced a medal store where you can use those medals, basically free currency, right? You can use those medals to go ahead and purchase things from the medal shop. Things like a compliment from Doc, an ash chewing from Doc, you know, 3 minutes of silence, all the way up to, you know, the Heart of Thorns expansion for Guild Wars 2 and other actual physical or digital merchandise. And it's just my way of saying thank you for hanging out on the channel, because I don't do a lot of spontaneous giveaways. Well, lately we've been doing a lot of giveaways lately, but normally I don't do very many of those giveaways, and instead I want to put them in the medal shop. Now, the problem with the way that I have it right now is currently you're basically getting more medals for being in the channel while I'm not streaming than you are when I'm live, and I feel like that's not really fair. I feel like that penalizes the actual people that are in the channel, watching the channel, supporting me, giving me that view when it's most important. So we're making some changes to the way medals are accumulated. And so the way that it'll work is from now on, you will get 1 medal an hour when the stream is live. Okay, so it still means the same thing. You can go and, you know, when you're handling your real life, or you know you're not going to be around when I hit that live button, you can still stay in the channel just like you are now. But I want to make it a little bit more exciting. I want to make it a little bit more of a fun competition between you guys, something for you guys to have a good time with, rather than just who can sit in the channel the longest, who can keep their computer online and on, you know, for 24 hours a day, you know, 7 days a week, 4 weeks in a month. You know, that's kind of boring, and it really defeats the purpose. You know, I want there to be some healthy competition and some fun for you guys, you know. So now, unfortunately, the bot has gone down this month, and so the store is way out of whack. You're going to notice that your medal count is wrong, because when the bot goes down, the medal point accumulation goes down. And so the items as they're priced in the store right now, which is based off of a 24-hour day, 1 medal an hour, and so forth and so on, obviously the medal shop needs to be fixed. So I want you guys to, and I hate to say this, I'm really sorry, but nobody's perfect. And my bot guy had some real life issues that he had to deal with, which meant that the bot was down for, I don't know, a week, 10 days at a time, 10 days. So I want you guys to let go of your medals just this month for me. Do me that favor, all right? Don't stress your medals. For the month of August, I'm looking to really make sure, as best as both of us can, me and Ryan, that this system is ready for a solid launch. A good launch with the medal shop, with items that you guys are going to have a blast, that are based off of the new system where you're getting 1 medal an hour when the stream is live. As soon as I go live, you'll see me hit that start button, or one of my mods will hit that start button, and you'll go, you know what I mean? So basically, it's one of those things, you know, where you'll see you'll get rewarded. I apologize if something just caught my eye there. But yeah, so that's the biggest change that I want to talk about. In addition to that, obviously, you guys probably noticed by now we've brought back the weekly schedule. At any point in time, you can type !schedule in my channel, and it will tell you what we're doing that week. My goal is to eventually make that a monthly calendar. And I'm really excited. I'm scared shitless about it because I've never tried it. But I really want to go ahead and, give you guys that stability in that you know what's coming to the channel and when it's coming to the channel. So just looking at the next few months and what is coming our way, we've got, well, first of all, I'll let you know right now here, on the 17th, which is this coming Friday, I will be taking my family down to Orlando to spend some time with their family, with Kisha's family. And I will be returning to the stream on the 19th, which is a Sunday. We're going to drive 7 hours down to Orlando on Friday. I'm going to hang out for a little bit with Kisha and her family, and then I'm going to come back. I'm going to leave Saturday morning, get here Saturday afternoonish, take a chill pill, and then I'm going to come live for you guys on Sunday. And then on the 27th of this month, I will actually be leaving for 5 days. So from the 27th all the way up until August 1st, I will be returning to the stream Saturday, August 1st for you guys. I'll be going down to Orlando to spend some time with Kisha, the kids, and her family. Other than that, we're doing really well. The channel's doing great. We talked about the follower count there. We're still on that epic struggle for 600 subscribers, man. It just seems like no matter how hard I try, no matter how hard we try, we just seem to be falling short. So what we're going to do is we're not going to pay any attention to those numbers, and I'm just going to let you know when we hit 600, and when we do, there will be something special in store for you guys regarding something. I don't know if it'll be a special stream. I don't know. Streaming from the bathtub, from the roof. Who knows? But at 600 subs, we are most certainly going to have a celebration. Now, in terms of content, you guys have seen a lot of Guild Wars 2, and you know that I'm excited for Heart of Thorns. Guild Wars 2 right now is holding firmly at first place in terms of the MMOs on my rotation. You may or may not know how my rotation works, and I'll explain it to you. Or so I'll explain it to you. Basically, I'm trying to keep 3 MMOs on my weekly schedule. No more than 3, except for rare situations. Because in order for these MMOs to be enjoyable for me to play and for you to watch, I have to progress in these MMOs at a decent pace. And I can't do that when I'm trying to balance out 4 MMOs on a 6-day, streaming schedule. So we're still really shooting for 3 MMOs. So right now, Guild Wars 2 is in first place. Final Fantasy 14 was in second place, but it's getting pushed really hard by Skyforge. And the reason for that is simply because Skyforge has PvP. And Final Fantasy 14 really doesn't have any viable PvP right now. Now, granted, Final Fantasy 14 is getting a new frontline mode and some new rules and all that good stuff. I don't know if that's going to be enough to keep it at second place in the near future. So right now, you've got Guild Wars 2 in first place. You've got Final Fantasy 14 and Skyforge duking it out for second place. And then I really don't have a third because we've got 2 MMOs fighting for second. So now things are going to really get interesting when WildStar goes free to play. In August, I think. I could be wrong. But when WildStar goes free to play, it's going to be a serious race. Because if I had to choose between WildStar and Final Fantasy 14, and WildStar has a healthy population, WildStar is going to win hands down. I just really love the combat in WildStar. Everything from the graphics to the raunchy humor. I just love WildStar. But then things are going to get even more interesting. Because we've got Blade and Soul coming out in the winter of this year. And who knows where Black Desert Online is going to be. Same could be said with Crowfall, Camelot Unchained, Star Citizen, EverQuest Next if we ever get it, The Division, Bless. I'll be on online, Heart of Thorns, Guild Wars 2. So what I'm getting to is you can expect a lot of good MMO content from the channel for many months to come. I thank you guys so much for allowing me to spread my wings as a broadcaster and not just stream 1, not just 2, but any MMORPG. and you guys will come in and we'll talk about it. We'll talk about the good, the bad, and the ugly, and you guys are there supporting me, and hopefully, I'm providing you the same top-notch entertainment regardless of what shows up on that screen. We are also now sponsored by SteelSeries, and I am really, really excited, and once again, thank you guys for that opportunity. SteelSeries will be sponsoring a monthly giveaway every month for you guys. You don't have to be a sub. You don't have to be a follower. I mean, well, yeah, you got to follow. You know what I mean? But you don't have to be a subscriber. You don't have to donate, anything like that. It's a giveaway that I do via Gleam. As always, transparent. Gleam, doing giveaways via Gleam helps me out immensely. It helps me increase my Twitter base. It helps me increase anything that I want to increase by including that as a way to enter into the giveaway. So if you go into the channel, you can type !Steel, STEEL, and it'll take you to the Gleam entry, and you can do whatever you're comfortable with to enter the giveaway. And we'll do that every month, for as long as we're sponsored by SteelSeries, which will hopefully be a very, very long time. In addition to the SteelSeries giveaway, we've got the biggest subscriber giveaway that I've ever done in the history of my channel. It's the biggest giveaway I've ever done, period. And the way it's going to work, quite simply, is all of my channel subscribers will have an opportunity to win a DX Racer chair, a GTX 980 video card, a PlayStation 4, or an Xbox One. The winner will get to choose that. You don't have to be in the channel when that giveaway is run, which I believe is going to be run on July 25th, live during the stream. I use a website that Ryan built that incorporates all of the Twitch API, and you will get selected randomly through that. If the winner does not claim their prize or select their prize within 72 hours, I will re-roll it on that third day, and I will continue to do that until we get a winner. Other than that, I am really enjoying the way that we've been working this schedule out. If you notice, typically Mondays, Tuesdays, and Wednesdays are long streams. I go from 11 a.m. Until 7. I take a 1-hour break, and then I come back at 8, and I stream until 11. And I usually do that Monday, Tuesdays, and Wednesdays. I take Thursday off for class. Sometimes you'll get a bonus stream. Friday is then another late cast because of the Guild Wars 2 World vs. World Reset that I typically take part of. And then on Saturday and Sunday, I get to kind of chill out a little bit, get off at 7 p.m. Eastern, and hang out with Kisha and the kids. And so far, it's working out really well. So that's what I'm gunning for. I'm gunning for at least 3 days out of the week where, you're going to get a night cast, because I know my East Coasters and especially my West Coasters don't get a whole lot of time with me because I end the stream at 7 p.m. Eastern. And so I'm really going to continue to work hard to give you guys either, those late night combat zones that you love, or the late night with Doc, where I do stream an MMO later at night. Now, I know a lot of you guys have been asking about Albion Online. I love Albion Online. I've got no complaints against the game. However, it is an alpha event. And so you guys know me by now. In an alpha event, your progress gets wiped. If my progress is going to get wiped, I get a little turned off when it comes to investing a whole bunch of time in the game, knowing that my progress is going to get wiped. So Skyforge, we were talking about Skyforge versus Albion, who's going to get that third spot or second, which Skyforge is bumping Final Fantasy 14 on with 4, whatever. Skyforge definitely trumps Albion right now because obviously, we've got the open beta coming up on the 16th, and I'm already playing the game, and my progress is not going to get wiped from there. I'm trying to think of any other news that I have for you guys. I really don't. I just want to say thank you so much for all of your incredible support. These past few months, it's been one hell of a journey, and we're making it. We're getting there, guys. Our average viewer count is wow. Just wow. Anywhere between, I don't know, 350 on a bad day all the way up to 600-700, depending on what's going on, and I have you to thank for it. You guys watching the channel and coming in and hanging out when your real life permits allows me that growth. It allows me to be where I am on the categories and in those respective games that I play. It allows me to get these opportunities to speak with these developers and showcase their game and get some free stuff to give you guys. And so I really, really appreciate it. I wouldn't be anything without you. So that being said, ladies and gentlemen, that's going to do it for this very short Doc Diary. I will see you guys in the channel as always. Good luck, have fun, and kick ass, Doc Nation. I'll see you soon.